Hi all, KnightMerely here with
Oren. And today, KnightMerely is going to be playing Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. And I guess I'm going to let her tell you about this, because I haven't played this version yet. And this is her first time playing it, so I guess she's going to be pretty excited about it.
I don't know, I've only played part of 8.
Well, part of 8 and part of 10.
Yeah, but I remember more of 8 than I do of 10.
That's true. Alright. I'm just kind of here for moral support. Don't forget to turn down your music and your sound effects so we can hear things better. Because that is pretty loud. Hello, hello. Okay. That's probably good enough. Okay, we're good. Just hit start. We're good. This is a pretty long opening scene, so...
How do you know if you've not played this version?
Because I played the original.
How long ago was that?
A long time. They have updated the graphics just a little bit. It's a little cleaner, kind of smooth. There are several races in Final Fantasy XII that were not in any of the other games until 12 came out. Like the Vera there. My favorite character in the entire series. Yeah, my favorite character in the entire series is Vera. And the Moogles, they're adorable. This is the only time you see Moogles like this in the entire series. All the rest of them look like those little things from 10 and from Kingdom Hearts. What do you think of the graphics?
They're not bad. Better than some.
Yeah. Not quite as good as 15, but again, the game updates as years go by.
Not just the games.
Yeah. Everything gets better with time.
Some things do, some things don't.
Indeed. We gonna do that for our wedding?
Most likely.
Well, I meant the outfits, not the kiss, but yeah.
Not the outfits, no. The clothing in the Final Fantasy series are just too strange.
Well, that's true.
Launch an attack by both land and air. Our kingdom will stand little.
Their hairstyles are just as bad.
Hello,
My
Bash.
father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabodis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca.
Hey, check it out.
There is nothing to halt their advance.
CGI battle board there.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Did they give Bosch a new voice actor? His voice isn't as deep and husky as it normally is. These are not the droids you're looking for.
They might be.
Very very Star Wars.
Is there a Jar Jar?
No, I didn't see Jar Jar, did you?
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered.
How are those things comfortable?
They're not. Well, actually we don't know that. Hi, Ash. Yeah! Looks kind of like a boot.
Yes, yes, it does. You must kick somebody.
They move a lot better than the things in Star Wars did.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the stuff in the Star Wars series
Well,
was
that's true.
older stuff that had to be fixed. Outdated technology and all that.
Yeah. I believe the pig people are known as the Sikh, and the tall lizard-like men are, by the way, they hate being called lizards, but I believe they're called Banga, something like that. And of course you know what the Chocobo are.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The railing still stands!
Yeah, for a whole 30 seconds.
On sight, near failing light.
Are you gonna be okay playing this game without magic?
I don't know, do I have to use magic?
In general, yeah. Unless you want to just carry a whole bunch of items everywhere.
It's over!
What is you and magic?
For my father!
What?
You and your game filled with magic.
There's lots of magic in a lot of the games that I play. Final Fantasy is well known for its magic system. In fact, most RPG games are based off of the magic system from Final Fantasy.
Of course, he's gonna die because he got married at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, he got married at the beginning, so he's the one who dies.
Love is just not an option.
I mean, that kind of sucks though. Arrow to the throat. I couldn't think of a worse way to die. Right now.
Drowning. Fire.
I hear drowning's kind of painless, and fire only hurts until your nerves stop working.
Brimstone.
Oh well.
Fire and brimstone.
What are you talking about, Pompeii?
Multiple ways to die, and not in a good way.
Hey, Ash.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Faram.
Faram. This is a very dark opening. Very long opening.
Yeah, they gotta get the story somehow.
Yeah. There's also a thing here that I really like that's, I think it's coming up right here. They did this in Final Fantasy Tactics.
The death of Lord Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Ashe's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rosla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Archadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
Marquis of Andor.
The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Mm-hmm. I believe. Yep. This is where you get to play.
Hear me?
Nope, I can't hear you.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Hello,
Rex,
Bosch.
sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
I swear his voice is not as deep and husky as it used to be.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
Nope. No
How
can do.
old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
You get to be 17
Young.
again.
Family?
Who wants
My
to be
brother
17?
is all I have left, sir. He's
Old
2
people?
years younger than I, living in
I'm kind
Rabanasta.
of old, though.
Yeah, well.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
The way of it.
We found them! Over there!
Vossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Fun fact, the armor of the Machina soldiers in Final Fantasy 15 was based, the Machina soldiers were based off of the armor style
Steady,
of this
Rex.
game.
Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
What if he doesn't have any wits?
What?
What if he doesn't have any wits?
Well, he is being played by you, so, you know, he might not have any wits.
Very subtle there.
Yeah, well, I try.
Well, that is true. I do trip over my own feet, so I better be mindful of my surroundings.
And walk into walls. You kiss the ground a lot.
I trip over air. What are you talking about?
Sweetie, you choke on your own saliva.
It takes talent.
You're literally breathing, and the next minute you're choking to death. Okay.
Let's not cut off your toes.
Yeah.
Nope. Can't walk.
You can run, though. This brings me back to the old days, back when I used to play, like, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64. See this icon above my head? It means you can talk to me.
Those are games I did not play.
What?
Games I did not play.
Yeah, I know. You'll get the chance.
Mario and Duck Hunt were my childhood games. I remember sitting on a stool and fighting with my brothers over who was going to get to play Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
I never won.
Yeah, just because you didn't punch him in the face hard enough.
Then I wouldn't have been the sweet one.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want to go to the Iron Gate.
Oh, you're just gonna fight me tooth and nail all the way through this game, aren't you?
Most likely, I don't like being told what to do.
I don't know if I told you this before or not, but there are certain similarities through all the Final Fantasy games. For one thing, the use of magic.
Ugh.
There is Moogles and Chocobos in every single Final Fantasy game, and every Final Fantasy game has a Cid. So do Kingdom Hearts, but every Final Fantasy game has a Cid. Except for this one, which has 2 Cids.
You don't know what to know. The thought that just ran through my head.
Well, that depends. Is it YouTube friendly?
It's morbid friendly.
Morbid friendly? Go ahead.
Sudden infant death syndrome.
Are you saying that every game had 2 Cids and one ate the other one?
Maybe.
That makes somewhat sense. Looks like you got the hang of this
Imperial
already.
Swordsman A.
Yep. Remember to keep yourself moving around so he can't hit you as easy. That was easy. And now comes your first boss fight. What kind of magic do you have, anyway? You have Cure, and Black Magic, you have Thunder. Thunder's not bad. It works on most machines really well, so... it'll do more damage than your basic attacks, which is good.
That's what I like to play using in Birth by Sleep.
Yeah. Some spells can take a little longer to charge than others. You'll get bonuses later on to increase the speed of your action bar. Well, that's cool. That's had an update too. Got some new looks to it. Haircutter Remora. It takes so long to charge the thing. Yeah, you want to make sure you attack it from the back. It'll keep it from hitting you or targeting you more likely. Huh, Bosch hits it. Bosch hits hard.
Yeah, he's probably more leveled than...
Yeah? Wow. Okay, you should be almost there. 1 or 2 more hits. There we go. He's dead. And not to worry, eventually you will be able to, if you build your characters correctly, they'll fight on their own, and you can just... Oh, a finisher. I forgot about this.
It's me you're talking about. When do I ever build characters correctly?
This is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
Tomberry and Antlion are 2 different creatures in the world.
You've leave to retire.
Tomberry is a little...
Thanks, Antlion. Tomberry disengaging.
Lizard-like creature who wears like a mage's robe and carries a knife. I don't know what the heck he is exactly, but he's always overpowered. And Antlion is like this big, like a praying mantis kind of thing. But if you... Back to my other point. If you actually build your characters correctly, they will fight on their own, and if you stack their abilities the right way, you can literally leave the room and like make a sandwich, and they'll continue to fight without you.
Your favorite thing to do.
Yeah, pretty much. I really enjoy building my characters so that they can do like boss fights without me. So the difference between like the cinematic graphics and the gameplay graphics are actually pretty solid. Like they're huge. It's a big difference, but from what I'm seeing, it's they've updated the whole game. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ozolus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait.
Guards!
Quickly, Rex!
Okay. There are some items in here somewhere, I think, but I don't know exactly where. It's been a while since I played.
Oftentimes, retreat is the wiser course. Not
Unless
if you
you're
want
level
level
grinding. Which is kind of what we do on this channel. You can actually target an enemy from several feet away if you don't want to walk right up on them. It'll help you get the jump on certain people. Or you can just stand there right on top of them, it doesn't matter. He's auto-blocking. Huh. The one guy's a mage, he's throwing fireballs, I suggest you take him out quick. Never mind, the other guy's gonna get him first. See? And he's dead. Well, he almost healed himself. What do you think of the gameplay?
I do not know.
I admit it's a little slow right now, but it does balance itself out a little later. But Final Fantasy being a level grinding game is one of those things that does take time. The whole series was kind of like this. There should be a save point up here soon. So what do you like about the game so far?
The graphics?
Just the graphics?
So far, the characters are kind of annoying.
Yeah, they're a little rough cut. They get a lot better as time goes by. I mean, they have like 2 years to develop their personality between now and when you actually play the full story. I mean, Rex is kind of just the tutorial character, so you're not going to be playing as him for long.
Oh, you must know something I don't know.
I know a lot of things you don't know.
Most people do.
Yeah, but you know a lot of things I don't know, so we're good with that.
It's my womanly wiles.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Well, crap.
Sir,
Time to kill.
we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
And try not to die.
I hate you.
Ouch.
Hit you again.
You know, if you keep moving, you're less likely to die.
I die, I die.
You can block better, too, if you're facing the opponent that's attacking you. Okay. You see you got a 3 chain there? The higher your chain goes, the better the items you get. Sweetie.
Don't ruin
You
my
have-
fun.
What?
Don't ruin my fun.
Well, I'm not trying to ruin your fun, but you have 45 minutes at best, really, to record this. You know? You don't want to... You don't want to run out of time, do you? And have it shut off on you automatically. But, yeah, the higher your chain gets for killing enemies that are the same kind, the better items you get that they drop.
Oh, the door's ajar. That can't be good.
No, it can't be. Yeah, I told you it's a very dark game sometimes. Dark and creepy. Lots of betrayal.
Death begets death begets death.
Yep. We're gonna be doing that a lot. Hello, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Hi, Bosch.
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
Hi,
We'll
Vane.
never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost.
Vane's a little...
Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
And... goodbye, Rex. I should probably warn you, the main character of the story, Vaughn, is basically just a Titus from Final Fantasy X knockoff. He's pretty much just a recreation.
Pretenses of
Aladdin
peace
clothes.
left by the wayside, the Archadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Freaking liar. And now, let's kill some rats.
Templeton. Or Wormtail.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more.
Okay, his voice is annoying.
You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites.
Yeah.
Who comes up with their names?
1, 2, 3 more. All right.
I don't
Time
know.
to clean house.
But if you think about it this way, you know, Vaughn just broke the fourth wall. He's literally level grinding in a game about himself.
He doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's level grinding. I mean, he knows he's building up his stats. Okay, there's one more. Watch your mini-map. They should be coming around the... Yeah, there it is, right there. Good idea. Attack it before it attacks you. I don't know if Vaughn has any magic or not. 3-hit chain. It didn't drop anything, though.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself?
No.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
My invisible
Ghostbusters.
friend
Hey, it's good
helped me.
practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
I'm ready for anything now? Right.
Seriously.
That's enough for today.
Who comes up with their clothes?
You should get back to
I
Miguel's
don't
place,
know.
Kites. Aren't you
It's
running
really not
errands
that
for him?
bad. I mean, they're dressed up like they live in the desert,
Totally
which they
forgot.
do. Except for Vaughn, who for
You
some
should
reason is
come,
wearing
Vaughn.
like knee-high socks under
He's
his
busy
boots.
today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work
All
to do.
work and no
Hey,
play.
lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
You wouldn't make a very good leather.
I like Miguelo. He's cool. He has a rough voice, though. Yeah. There's Bonga and Seek everywhere. Two years after the fall of Dalmasca, that makes him the same age as his brother.
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Well, that's typical.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble
Yeah.
today.
Why do they sound
Your
British?
luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The
Oh
boy!
dear. Theft.
Get out the way!
Well, now you know your character's a thief.
Aladdin, he is not.
I don't know, he dresses like Aladdin. Little classier, I mean, look at the patterns on his clothes.
Aladdin is better.
Oh.
Yep.
What?
Hi, Pinello.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now?
Yes.
We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
Their hairstyles are
This
just
is
as
for
bad
that
as
bread you took the other
clothes.
day. Just
Yeah.
because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own.
And go get the One Piece.
I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Luffy will kick his butt.
Not if you built his character right.
Luffy will kick his butt.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Oh, believe me, some of the enemies in here are more powerful than Luffy.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
We are not putting feathers in your hair. Ever.
Who wants feathers?
That's what she's got in her hair. Oh, look, a map. Think you can find your way?
No.
Do you need me to lead you?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
X marks the spot. It's been added.
X always marks the spot. We're at about 35 minutes. Just...
Your clothes are awful.
yeah, well... some of them aren't so bad. The clothes in 15 are way better, but these people do live in the desert.
Well, in 15, the clothes are more normal.
Yeah. Take a right.
Again. Are the little green dots people?
Yeah, the little green dots are people. Yeah, you can pull up your map that way too. Just go to the end of the road here, and Magello's will be on the left. Watch out for the Sikh. I don't know why they all wear thongs, but they do. And there's Magello, the big blue banga. One of my favorite characters.
He's cute.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed
Sort
something?
of's got a luck dragon sort of look.
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Oh, he just sounds like he loves this task.
Well, he is young. He wants to be in the action.
Yeah, well, 17's not that young, though.
Little does he know, the world's about to go awry. What?
Nothing. Okay, so the Sand Sea is to the north. So, up the map.
Whee.
That's... Wrong way, sweetie. I said up the map. There you go. And it will be the next building on the right. Right there.
I like the door.
I like the door too. The door's very nice. They're using magical gemstones to light things.
It's a lot of green.
Yeah. It's like,
Jade? That's what it looks like.
I was talking about the jewels. It's like glowstone in Minecraft.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Magello's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
It's cute.
Ah, Vaughn! Magello sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Magello, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Magello.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Magello. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
He just sounds so big and bad, doesn't he?
Most 17-year-olds do.
What is up with his hair? Why does it look like a Karibo? Remember, this thing is probably going to be about 5 levels higher than you, so you're going to have to seriously level grind before you can kill it. What?
Rogue tomato.
Yeah, well, as cute as it is, and as funny as its name is, the Rogue Tomato is actually pretty beast for a first boss.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Potato.
Okay. You're just gonna laugh every time you hear that, read that, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Some of these are called really weird things, so...
A lot of giggling is gonna be happening then.
Oh yeah. In fact, you're gonna get a hunt an onion later. Yeah, I know.
Ooh, a clan primer.
Yep.
You're just in the mood to give out all kinds of things, Damage.
Yeah. Tomaj is the best. I go to him whenever I need something. Oh, look, you need a license. Should I take you down to the DMV?
I don't have that yet either.
I know, that's why I said that. Swords, bows, black magic, white magic. None of it does you a lick of good unless you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. I love how he talks about himself in the third person. Awesome. Well, let's figure out how to get that thing equipped and then get you to the nearest save point, because we're going to have to go out there and hunt the tomato next time. Well, you're going to have to go hunt the tomato next time. I'm just sitting in for this one video. Give it time and you'll get the map under control. You'll get it all figured out. Rogue Tomato. The hunt begins. Okay. Yeah, probably not a good idea to repeat that. Go ahead. Pull it up. You're still miffed about his outfit, aren't you?
What?
I said you're still miffed about his outfit, aren't you?
No, I'm looking at the scenery.
Oh, you're looking at the scenery. Okay. There's an upstairs as well.
That's none of my business right now.
Aww.
Look at its tail.
Yeah, I know. Actually,
it's not
that's
its tail. It's
pom-pom. Yeah. It's a rabbit. It's got a cottontail. It's got a pom-pom on its head. In fact, as soon as you go join a clan, you'll be able to see one really close, because it stands up on the balcony. Oh, look. Licenses. Okay. You have 6 points. You should be good with that. Well, now we're in trouble. Because now you've got to choose which license you want. I would go with your own birth sign for your character, considering the fact that Vaughn is kind of the annoying one and you're probably not going to play with him anyway.
I'm an Aries. I don't want to be a white mage.
Actually, the white mage is probably the best bet for you because that's a lot of healing stuff. And you're going to need a lot of healing.
That means I have to keep him around.
Well, he's going to be in your party, he's just not going to be in your active party. You can switch him out anytime you want. But you're welcome to look through. We just don't have a whole lot of time left to look through with. Of course, this is not the same thing that we had before. The other one looked more like the periodic table of elements, and it had everyone's abilities on it. This is a bit new to me, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. Okay.
Supper's done. Supper's done.
You gonna go with the white mage? There was also that other one that kind of follows under the thief, which is what Vaughn technically is. It's up to you. The one that you need is the armlet.
Josh? No, he's not asleep. I made barbecue. Took that
pork and put barbecue sauce on it. So I made red barbecue sauce. So, and salad.
Here's the armlet.
Awesome. That's exactly what we need, too. You're not going to be able to beat the tomato without it, most likely.
Foe breaker?
Yeah. Warriors who use mighty weapons to tear their foes asunder. That looks a lot like something Bosch would be.
They probably intersect some.
Yeah, they probably do. Is that the one you're picking? You better go in there and pick the item. There you go. Now you can jump in and equip it real quick.
It's like a checkerboard.
Yeah. That's basically what it was. It turns into basically the periodic table of elements. But,
I'm gonna get very confused.
Yeah. You'll be okay. The things don't pop up until you select one, and then the next set comes up. So they're all hidden until you can actually move across the board. Go to your equipment. Yeah, that gives you your world map. And your clan primer. Which is basically the things you've killed and things like that.
Mop it.
Yeah, it's you've killed dire rats.
It's a shame it's not a vole.
Why would you want to kill a vole? That's your own people. I mean, aren't you the patron saint of voles?
Ah, you wish.
Patron goddess of voles, I'm sorry. So you might want to go to your equipment real quick, and go ahead and equip that armlet. Equip. Off. Yeah, that. And you're good. And since we have, like, 3 minutes left, probably a good idea to get...
Run to a save point.
Yeah. Since you gotta go to the Easter Sand anyway, best to go to that save point, because there are several save points down there. Actually, if you open up your map, I can show you where each one is. Yeah, that'll work. So you have the one on the left side of the map, that little diamond thing there, that's a save point. You have one on the right side of the map to the Easter Sand, that's a save point, and then the one on the bottom that's the yellow one is a teleportation crystal. It's also a save point, but it lets you teleport to any other crystal that's a teleportation crystal.
Wrong way.
Yeah, you're going the wrong way. It's okay. The way your camera is facing is the green lines on your arrow, and the way the arrow is facing is the way Vaughn is facing. So if you can see the little green outline there, can you see that? That's what you can see in your camera view. And just make a right. Yeah, there you go. Alright, you're going to go into a basic left-hand U-turn.
Whee!
And that's going to take you to the Easter Sand. Or the Estersand. It just depends on how you pronounce it. The
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick.
You're so full of it.
I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time.
He's full of it.
And I sure hate to see him take it out on
he's
you.
A thief. He's a smooth talker. I mean, he's clearly some kind of, charlatan. He obviously he's good at playing people.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
It's a nice gate, too. A very nice gate.
Save point.
Yeah. Well done. You've completed your first day. It took you 51 minutes, and your first video's done. Are you happy?
Maybe.
Alright then.
Ciao, Sue, everybody.
Peace. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.